Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see about Management Accounting Unit 1. Meaning, Management Accounting is the presentation of accounting information in such a way as to assist management in the creation of policy and in the day-to-day operations of an undertaking. Scope of Management Accounting: Financial Accounting, Cost Accounting, Budgeting and Forecasting, Inventory Control, Statistical Analysis, Internal Audit. Let's see the detailed explanation of scope. First one, financial accounting. It rearranges and uses the financial statement. It is closely related and connected with the financial accounting. Second one, cost accounting. It provides information regarding cost of products, process and job. Usually management accounting makes use of these data. Third, budgeting and forecasting. Budgeting is setting target by estimating expenditure and revenue for a given period. Usually forecasting is the prediction of future. Fourth one, inventory control. This includes planning, coordinating and controlling of inventory from the time of acquisition to the stage of disposal. These are done by the various techniques like stock levels, ABC and VED analysis, physical stock verification, etc. 1. Statistical analysis. Statistical tools are applied to make the information more useful. The tools include charts, graphs, diagrams, index numbers, etc. Last one, internal audit. Internal audit helps the management in fixing individual responsibility for internal control. Now, we see the advantages of management accounting. Some of the advantages are briefly discussed below. Increase in efficiency. Management accounting increasing the efficiency in operations of a firm. Budgets, standards, reports usually elevate the level of performance. Second one, effective planning. Policy formulation and planning of operation become more effective through the decision data provided by the management accounting. Profit maximization. Management accounting is helpful in profit planning to undertake decisions which can optimize profit. Reliability. The tools used by the management accounting usually make the data supplied to management accurate and reliable. Elimination of wastages. Standard cost, budget, cost control techniques, etc. contributes towards elimination of wastages. Let's see the limitations of management accounting. Dependence for basic records. Management accounting rarely maintains basic and primary records of operations, expenses and revenues. Second one, personal bias. Personal judgment and usage of direction become necessary in several areas of management accounting. Third one, management accounting is only a tool. Because management accounting cannot be considered as an alternative or substitute. Fourth one, management accounting provides only data. The main function of management accounting is to provide data in a form of alternatives to the management. Fifth one, broad-based scope. The scope of management accounting is very wide and broad-based. Sixth one, resistance to change. Seventh one, costly to install. Because the installation of management accounting involves huge expenditure. Last one, evolutionary stage. Because its concepts are fluid and techniques. Let's see the distinction between management accounting and cost accounting. First one, purpose. The main purpose of management accounting is to provide information to the management. In case of cost accounting, the main purpose is to ascertain and control the cost of products or services. Second, emphasis. Management accounting deals with future projections on the basis of historical and present cost data. Cost accounting is based on both the historical and present data. Third, data used. Management accounting uses both the qualitative and quantitative data. In cost accounting, it uses only the quantitative information. Fourth, principles and procedures. Management accounting doesn't follow any principles and procedures, but cost accounting follows the principles and procedures. Last one, scope. Management accounting includes financial accounting, cost accounting, budgeting, tax planning, and reporting to management. But cost accounting is concerned mainly with cost ascertainment and control. Now, let's see the distinction between financial accounting and management accounting. First one, purpose. The main purpose of financial accounting is to ascertain profit or loss by preparing profit and loss account and reveals the financial position through the balance sheet. As we see earlier, management accounting is to provide information to the management for decision making on internal operations. Second one, nature of information used. Financial accounting records the transaction of the past, but management accounting is concerned with future plans and operations. Third, flexibility. Financial accounting is not flexible because it is prepared as per the guidelines laid down by the Companies Act and Income Tax Act. In case of management accounting, it is flexible because it follows different standards set by the management. Fourth, legal requirements. Financial accounting has become compulsory as per the statutory requirements. Management accounting is of voluntary adoption by the management to function effectively. At last, audit. The financial statements are audited by the chartered accountant. In case of management accounting, the statements and reports are not subject to audit. It means for internal purpose only. Thank you for listening.